It's summer. 3 days of summer. So we had a couple of days with rain and crappy weather. Kula is outside and enjoying the weather. She's laying down and drinking water. That's gotta be her kind of lazy. Anyway, today's vlog is going to be a little different. I have some pre-recorded clips because I asked over on Instagram if some of you were interested in seeing my yarn stash, fiber stash, and library stash with books and booklets, and the majority of you said yes. So I've pre-recorded 4 videos. So today's video number 1. I don't know which one I will choose, but these are, I didn't go through all of them. But yeah, so today's video will be me showcasing some of the booklets or books from my library, all knitting related. And today I'm going with my neighbors to Namsos. It's a city in central Norway. They were going and asked if I wanted to come, so you know what? Yes, I do, because I have some shopping to do, and why not take a day away? So I'm going to be away the entire day, and I'm going to do a lot of recording and show that to you tomorrow. So I have not gone through all the comments, any comments really from yesterday. So, but you will see when I do, because I will probably reply to those of you who have been kind. Okay, so I guess this is it, and I will start recording for tomorrow's vlog today, and I hope that you enjoy some parts of my library, and yeah, bye. Hello, and welcome to part 1 of the What's in the Nordic Stitches library. And I don't have as many knitting pattern books and booklets as I'd like, but I thought that I could split up a few sections and record and show you what books I have. Now, I'm not going to show you everything in them because that would take a long time and would be boring for some people, but I really want to show you what I have because most of you really want to know. So let's just jump right into it. This is Arne and Carlos Jurekurer. If you have this in any other language, this is what it looks like in Norwegian, the original language. Arne and Carlos are, if you are not familiar, 2 Norwegian designers, and well, I will go to the length and say that if you do not know who these people are, who these 2 handsome fellas are, you're most likely living under a rock and it's time to come out of there. And in this book there are plenty patterns for Christmas bulbs that you can knit and have on your Christmas tree. And there's basically one basic pattern and several designs. So there are something for everyone in here. Absolutely wonderful book. I have knit several of these in here, but I don't have them because knitted bulbs aren't really my thing. So, but it's a very nice book to have. I also have nordicstitches.contact, which basically translates to Norwegian knitting and knitted cardigans. Kofte, if you have watched Eli Skander Knits or Emilia, who is Arctic Knitting, or my channel before, you will have heard us talk a lot about kofter, which is, if you haven't caught up yet, a knitted, stranded knitted garment for the upper body, mostly used for buttoned garments, but also used for sweaters. And I have this version. There are 2 more famous books that are called Kofteboken 1 and Kofteboken 2, so Stranded Knitted Cardigans 1 and Stranded Knitted Cardigans 2. I really want those 2, but for now this one will do. And as you can see, I have quite a bit of notes in there for kofte that I really want to knit. And I have knit, let's see if I can relocate it. this one, the non-stick of that. And as you can see, I knit mine in 2 colors, and I also knit it too big, so when I wear it, I look like I'm a lot bigger or pregnant than I am. But it's a very nice just throw on to keep warm cardigan. And the details for this is on my project page on Ravelry, so if you want to know that, you can check it out. And as I said, I have a lot more in here that I want to knit. I also have this Norwegian knitting, Nordic. And as you can see, there's the Sarbu rose here. Again, a lot of very traditional Norwegian patterns in here, and this one is the fanekofte. On the back, this is my favorite pattern, it's the Setestar. And on the front, there's of course picture of the Marius sweater, which most of you will probably know of already. In here there's also knitted socks, beanies, well, winter hats, and mittens as well. Let's see if I can find some pictures of that. This one is absolutely gorgeous. I don't know if any of these books are available in English. If you want to know that, just ask Google. As you can see here, there are finger mittens, knee-high socks, gloves, and a beanie in traditional Norwegian patterns. A lot of that in this book. I also have the Setestar strikkebok. As I said, Setestar is my absolute favorite Norwegian pattern. It's been my favorite knitting pattern since I was a child. And in this book, they have taken it a step further and made it into a poof. I don't know if that's the English word at all. We say poof in Norwegian. And a dog sweater. I don't believe in making garments for animals. They have fur to keep them warm, but sometimes in Arctic climates, it can actually be very helpful. But I am more of, I'm a more fan of knitting them socks because they don't have fur on their toe balls. So to prevent them from getting frost damage, I'm okay with that. But I think that the clothing they are born with are the most beautiful, but it is a very pretty design. And they also have this christening gown with a jacket to it. Very pretty. And then of course there is the Marius book. So the Marius book. And also here is a poof. And there's a lot of history about this book, in this pattern in this book. I don't know if that's the case. Yeah, there's a lot of history in the Setestar book as well. It's the same publisher, so why not? And yeah, there's, as in the Setestar book, this one came first. And as with the Setestar book, this actually comes with a lot of different patterns as well. Cell phone cozy. And got a hair in my mouth. And the creator of the pattern is Unn Søyland-Dale, and she looks like that. That is her. That's the creator of the Marius pattern. Now you know what the woman looked like. So those were the most Norwegian pattern books that I have in my collection, and I think, well, I know almost for certain that this one is available in English, and if I have time to do so, I will find it and link it down below. But if not, in Skandernet's Ravelry group. Now, Ravelry is a free spot. You don't have to pay anything to get into Ravelry and have a user. And if you're there, it's very easy to locate it. But if you're not, you should definitely make yourself a profile and locate Skandernet's Ravelry group. It's a group for her podcast, but she also has a lot of people helping each other with patterns that she's published in there. And as well, there is an own thread for Norwegian, I think she called it a Norwegian Knitters Help Desk, something like that. Anyway, it's very easy to locate it once you go into her group. in there she has listed where you can get Norwegian prints translated into English, and she also has listed where you can get Norwegian yarns if you are not in Norway. So if you're interested in anything Norwegian knitting, that group really is the place to be. And that is it for this book tour, and yeah, I'm gonna record a lot more videos and spread them out throughout July. Thank you so much for watching, whoever you are, wherever you are. I hope you have an exceptionally wonderful day. Bye!